Okay. Where is my pattern? There. Okay, hi everyone. Okay. Okay. I see lots of you are commenting. Just had a minor crisis. It's been a week for it, hasn't it? So I've just lost a needle. Just in time, eh?
Don't worry, my feet will find it.
What gives an excuse for a fresh one to come out. Okay. Down to one in that packet. I might need to order some more ball tip needles. Sorry guys, just bear with. I'm just getting organised and my pattern for some reason won't load. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, right, there's plenty of you already coming in. Hello to Marie, Alison, Susan, Ebony, Senga, Sharon, Kay, Vicky, Carla, Cheryl, the other Kay, Patsy, Judy, Lizzie, Tina, Maggie, Viv and Betty so far. Vicky will... Oh, they're off again.
Guys, Mum's on alive.
Vicky will be lurking tonight, is labelling up DMCs, and Kate is dishing up dessert. Ooh, what are you having? Hello, the other Vicky. Hi, June.
Will we need the bell tonight?
Oh, I would say so, definitely. Okay, so I am working on Unicorn. Hey, Anna Karen. Would not be alive without a sibling bust up. I'm fed up with them. You know, we had a almighty ding dong last Sunday. Now they're starting again this Sunday, and they know full well not to do it. So yeah. Anyway, is everybody okay? Hey, Monique. I've had a bit of a week of it, as I'm sure if you're friends with me on Facebook, you will have seen. And I'm glad this week is over, to be quite honest. It's been quite a roller coaster. There's all kinds of stuff going on. We are normal service tonight, so there is a show and tell thread. This is your opportunity. If you haven't gone and added something onto the show and tell thread, go and do so. So yeah, I have my unicorn back out. I was just changing the project over and I managed to lose the needle. So, but never mind, we've got a fresh one. The one will turn up, I'm sure. Andy reckons it'll turn up in his foot. Lizzie, my depression's getting me down. I thought sunnier and longer days would help, but they are not. Oh dear. Hey Tracy. Hi Celia. Plenty of you coming in. Hey Katinka. Michelle's working on a Disney cross stitch. What's everybody else working on this evening? So obviously, as you can see, I have unicorn out for some extra stitches. There's only 2 cats left on my wheel, so whichever one is picked this week, the last one will be next week. And then we'll have started all the things, and then the next start is May the 1st for my May Sal piece. Okay, he's working on a new start. Viv's okay, but a little bit queasy because of medication, but sewing is distracting. Ah, that's good. Not good about you feeling queasy, but good that you managed to be distracted. Oh, Catherine is also coming in from Facebook. She's working on Battle. Judy's stitching on Glamour. Patsy's still doing Hidden Harbour. Tracy Albert's still working on Tinkerbell. They're still off up there, Andy. Yeah. Lizzie's hasn't done any stitching. Carla's just seen a live. Susan just bribed my doodle with a potato chip so I could stitch. He was blocking me in. Oh dear. Celtic Fuchsia for Sharon. Tina has been out to dinner and drinks with family today's early birthday celebration, and so no stitching after alcohol. Will live vicariously through Sew and Tell. Did you start your new job this week, Tina? I think you did, didn't you? So, tell us how it went. Celia is working on God Shed His Grace, Abraham Hunter. Cool. And Vivian is working on Pretty Python by Needle Lot Designs. Hey Kelly, coming in from Maui, from Hawaii, 8:40 a.m. Hawaii time.
Hawaii.
Monique's still working on Jungle Montage, but changed the nudge hoop to a scroll bar, and I know I can put all sorts of things on, including the phone. Hope you all stay there and not fall off. I'm sure it'll be fine. How's the holiday going, Kelly? Hope you're having fun. Starting tomorrow, as HR and IT departments couldn't work fast enough to start last week. Well, wish you all the very best for tomorrow. Hope it goes well. Gosh, I remember when I started the job that I've got. God, do you remember, Andy? It took weeks and weeks. Andy's here, by the way. It took weeks and weeks. Because the job I work in has to have all these background checks. And oh my goodness. It took weeks to about 2 months. Hey, Senga. Working on Pointed 5th and 50% complete. Hey, that could deserve a little tinkle, Andy.
Oh, I ain't got the bell out yet.
50%, it's a big milestone.
There you go.
Nicely done, Singer. Kelly brought Wiseman ornament projects and stitch yesterday. Cool. Me and Hannah went out for a lovely long walk today. We were out for nearly 4 hours.
It was about 4 by the time we got
By the time we got back, yeah. We did have a stop though, didn't we, and stuff.
We left it now, back by what?
We were walking for about 3 hours, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, a nice walk though. Little chilly in places, and also a little warm in places. Very much up and down.
Speaking of holidays, can you tell Andy he was extremely informative and got me interested in seeing Haddon Hall.
Oh,
Just in time because Gardener's World will have a 2-for-1 voucher. Can't wait. Thank you, Andy. That's from Lizzie.
I've got to be honest, Lizzie, I was not confident with that one.
Kay is back with a giant piece of cheesecake, cherry cheesecake. Ooh, sounds good. Yeah, so it's been quite a week. I'm glad this week to be over and things to get back to normal this coming week. And yeah, just keep on trucking.
You both Verben.
Okay.
You haven't got a clue where that is, do you?
Oh.
It's near Hinkley.
Kay, the other Kay's coming for cheesecake. It's a long walk.
Still no clue. What's this about cheesecake and walk?
Somebody's got cheesecake.
I want cheesecake.
Cherry cheesecake.
Oh, not cherry.
Last year we saw Usborne House and same off from the same magazine. Seemed to be able to choose the right places to go for a Gardener's World vouchers. The cat's behind me. Okay, oh gosh, I've got all kinds of notifications coming through on Facebook. The cat's been on too much catnip. Yeah, we're having a runabout sesh. Hey Natalie. Plenty of you in tonight. Almost 60 so far, which is nice. Well, 62 actually, which is nice.
Is that your dish come in? Have you finished it? Is that why you're haunting me?
Angel's got zoomies, yep.
Angel's haunting me before.
And she's haunting Hannah. Just won't leave Hannah alone at the moment.
No weird one. It's kind of funny when he wants some.
She normally attacks Hannah's ankles.
She has done that for a while, luckily enough.
She normally does it in the morning, doesn't she?
No, not really.
Well, that's when she used to do it.
She used to do it in the morning, I was often all late at night, but she get up recently.
Oh. Guess I was wrong then.
She's learned what side of press button.
Kelly, we heard from the kids and Henry's a bit sad we're not there. Ferris seems totally fine. Ah, they'll be glad when you're back home then, Kelly. What have you got in that dish?
Chips.
Down here. No hot food upstairs. No food upstairs, ideally. But you're not getting away with hot food, miss.
I nearly did. You were distracted.
Well, I'm not distracted. This is the eye, yes. So this was where I started, just underneath the jawline, and then this is the eye, and then this is hair coming in. So what I figured that I'd do is I'd do everything apart from the lightest colour, which is, I think it's 3865. And do that last so it stays clean, really, more than anything. Yeah, the trouble is here, Lizzie, is that not necessarily from Hannah, but dishes go upstairs and they don't come back down. So if I have the rule for one, I have to have it for all. Ferris will totally give us what for when we get home, but he understands that we do come back. And he's had more upheaval, so I was worried about him. Yeah. Yes, occasionally bedrooms here end up looking like IKEA's bargain corner. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, you know, when we're just like, where's such and such? I'm so sick of these park threads, so I'm going to stitch them in and try another method. Let's try what I do, Patsy. And working on 10 deep block and do the leftmost stitch, top to bottom, left to right, and then just stitch that thread through. Like typewriter method. You know, like I'm doing on stitching shelf. Park threads do annoy me from time to time. The unconventional X stitch pieces are just too confetti heavy, too colour change heavy, I suppose, to have park threads. It's just far too many. So I'm doing them in a similar method. I can see the sew and tell thread is filling up nicely. Keep getting notifications, which is good. We'll see how we can enable one another tonight. Oh, that was wrong. How are your teeth settling in? I have to take them out in an evening, so I don't have them in at the moment. The top ones, fantastic, no problems. Bottom ones, however, a bit more difficult, and eating is certainly a challenge. And I've got something else to try with the bottom ones, but I've got to go back in a couple of months, 3 months time to have them refitted. Because my gums really are still healing up, especially the bottom ones, which is why I've got a lot of soreness. I've added unicorn to my wish list, having looked at it. I might try that way for full coverage. I've only just started. Yeah, I quite like it. It's a good way. Kelly's heading off for brunch and should try and catch us Wednesday. No worries, Kelly. Enjoy your holiday, okay, and have a wonderful time. Lauren is back at school tomorrow, much to her annoyance. Half term is over. But then she only's in 4 days this week, and it's Good Friday.
She's only in 4 days next week.
And she's only in 4 days next week, with it being Easter Monday. Mind you, it's the same for me because I'm only working 4 days this week and 4 days next.
I'm only working 3 days, and I only work 3 days anyway.
Is this full cross? Yes, it is. Oh, 1/1 full cross on 25. No, that's wrong. 25 count. Oh, I say, Hannah.
Just making my presence known.
You don't need to do that. My two are off this week and next. Lauren's been off for the last 2 weeks. Spent a day watching WWE under a duvet on the sofa with snacks. Where am I here? I've put 25 count on my wish list. Mum can't understand how I can stitch on it. As I was selling for her on 25 count, she looked at it the other day and said it's so small. Yeah, it is, but it's what you get used to, isn't it? I'm very lucky that my model stitches are usually 18 or 14 count, mainly 14 actually, so it does actually give me a break from the small count fabrics, which is nice. WWE is now on Netflix and next week's WrestleMania. Yep. Sure she's ready for that. Hey Sandy. Listen to the Phillies Cardinals game whilst watching me and stitching. Oh, that's ultimate multitasking there, Vicky. Mum can only take 14 count. Yeah. Whatever I can stitch on 25 count, I'm stitching on it. Although I was very surprised to learn that for somehow I'd managed to order Gecko Boo, the Anita Inverarity one that I was working on last week. I was very surprised to find that I'd actually ordered it on 28 count, which is not like me. But anyway. Sun has finally come out after 4 days of rain. Ah, cool. We had a nice day here today. It has been cloudy and a little chilly at times, but it's been mainly sunny. Yesterday was lovely and sunny. We got up to 21 degrees here yesterday, which is not bad for April. I had to graduate to using a +5 magnifying light last year, but still stitching on 25 count in my 60s. Yeah, I have varifocals. I asked for the bottom section to be a bit stronger, so that, because you know, the optician knows that I do a lot of close work. Got a JMW Turner Sky at the moment. A lovely pink glow is decorating my room. So beautiful. I've been watching my 2 eldest great granddaughters for my granddaughter Hannah, says Sandy. Oh, cool. Susan did that too. Yeah, the optician was very good actually. Oh, glad to say goodbye. Oh, has it been one of those kind of days for you, Sandy? Bless you. I think I might have to do the same when I get my next eye test, says Viv. Yeah. Like I said, I've got varifocals and I asked for the bottom section to be magnified slightly. Took some, I think I took a bit of stitching with me. I was the optician, told the doctor I worked for why I wanted and he agreed. Yeah. Oh yeah, my varifocals are fab. I wouldn't be without them. I've had varifocals now for about the last 8 years, I think, 7 or 8 years. And they have been phenomenal. But, you know, I did get the best ones that I could afford. They're not the top of the range ones. You know, but I did get a decent set, so, because otherwise you get the swirly bits. Those of you that have had varifocals know what I mean about the swirly bits. Last week you mentioned starting a rotation. Oh, I haven't done that yet. I will do, Lizzie. I've just had a lot on this week.
Busy woman.
Huh?
You're a busy woman.
Well, not only that, Anna, I spent some of the week at the flipping hospital. What is the varifocal? It's glasses, Betty. What they are is that the top half are sort of standard lenses, and then because I've got nearsightedness and long-sightedness, I've got sort of 2 sections of my glasses that are a bit more, you know, focused. The top section is better for distance, and then there's like a bottom bit which is really good for close work. It's like having 2 different lenses in one pair of glasses. That is smart of you. I use a cheap reading glass at one point stronger than my own, otherwise my eyes get tired. Yep. That's the other thing that I've known people do is buy some reading glasses and literally sit them over their own glasses. I wear my readers all the time, do a lot of reading, and they help me see the holes in the fabric for cross stitch. Yeah. Okay. Oh my days. It was a good long walk today, but I think I'm going to pay the price. Optician won't give me them until I'm off crutches. As I say, it was dangerous because I look down when I'm walking. So yeah, I do that with looking down with walking as well. But I've always done that anyway, to be fair. Are you all okay in yourself after your hospital visit? Have you had a chance to take a deep breath and relax? I am now. It was an incredibly stressful and worrying time. But, you know, I did everything that they wanted. They said I could have refused treatment, but I didn't. I did everything that they wanted. And, you know, in that and having the further tests, I've got the all clear. The relief was tremendous.
Well, I mean, what was the other option? We were told that you had something seriously wrong.
Yeah, well, exactly.
You didn't want that.
No. And I didn't want to refuse treatment either because I would have worried about it turning into something that needed treatment. So, but yeah, I mean, at least now, I mean, there's no follow-up or anything like that. I can just carry on until my next call-up in 3 years. But it doesn't stop me doing my usual routine of, you know, making sure that I'm aware and checking myself and so on. And if any problems, just give them a ring.
Yeah.
The staff were absolutely wonderful, I have to say. The nurse that I saw at the beginning, she was phenomenal. I said to her, I've just got a letter, it doesn't tell me anything. She says, I know. She says, the rubbish aren't. She was basically criticising the letter and saying how, you know, essentially crap they were. And I'm like, well, yeah.
Beamer from the bottom.
You're back fully dressed, kid. I'm due on the shirts. I'm 53 now. Well, it will be in June. Yeah, that's what they said to me. It'll be 53 before I get my next call up. But yeah, it was incredibly worrying. I mean, we'd had a tremendous day out with Lauren and been in Manchester and had a real good time. And then I come home to that letter on my mat.
Yes, but now you know there's nothing wrong.
Oh, yeah, but you know.
So you should be fine.
Went for an eye test last week. Had the beginning of cataracts, but good news is they can replace the lens in the eye and correct the vision enough to be able to wear readers instead of varifocals. Oh, that's good. Perhaps it'll be next year.
I know a few of them.
You what?
Great British pub crawl has been to Lincoln again.
All right.
I was just reading his latest crawl. Started at the Lincoln Imp and ended at Trebles. I know a lot of these pubs.
Oh, is that a Facebook page that's gone around all over the pub?
Yeah.
Yeah, the clue's in the name, Lauren, the Great British Pub Crawl.
Well, for all I know, it could be a Facebook page about an event.
All right, clever Trevor. Good grief.
No.
That's
How the
not
hell
what
are
we
you?
do. For once.
Huh?
Hannah said at least someone's happy to see me.
Oh.
And I said for once.
Hmm.
Don't know if she caught it though. I don't really care if she didn't know.
Yeah, don't start another quarrel.
I put my earphones in anyways.
No.
Alright, okay.
Language.
Don't say English.
She's right, I'm on a stream.
I'm the one who said language.
No, I know.
No. You're right for saying it, but I was just saying to Hannah, don't say English.
Hey, Enid.
It's normally the other way around. Normally it's Hannah the one saying language and me saying English.
Au revoir. Dee. So in a few minutes we shall have a look at the oldie show and tell thread, see what you guys are working on.
Yeah, give me a couple of minutes to find the jingle.
Well, that's why I've just said that to
So
remind
give
you
me a
to
chance
find the jingle.
Okay. That's very, very clever of you there, Nikki. Indirectly helping me.
That's me, dear, that's me.
That's you.
Hey, Laurie. I'm hoping for a cross-stitch kit, especially a Gecko Rouge one. Oh, I missed the previous messages. March 7th, May 17th, it'll be 3 years since my brother and I flew the nest. We get presents for each other. Ah, right, I got you. Okay. I had a small case of chair buttitis yesterday. 2,500 stitches yesterday. But today I haven't had so much. Because obviously I've been out for 4 hours walking and stuff, so. Me and Anna enjoyed it though. Plenty of walking, countryside and farmland and stuff. Didn't suffer from that, Patsy, luckily. I did have peace and quiet though, because Andy was out much of the day. Hannah and Lauren were out pretty much all of the day. Didn't come back until tea time. I mean, I went out with Andy and I went for a walk. And came back to a house of peace and quiet, which was lovely. I have a big finish to post it next Sunday. All right, no worries, Laurie, thank you. I need that if you can pass it on, Sal. Chair buttitis with the side of stitching bug. Okay,
so.
Just do these few stitches and then we'll have a look at the sew and tell.
Well, I'm ready with it.
I'll tell you when I'm ready, dear.
Like you do. I'm ready. The bell's ready. The jingle's ready. It's all ready. In it.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. Peaceful, quiet, empty house. Just a cat. Netflix.
I would say the cat's no bother, but we know different.
Only she gets hungry.
Trouble is, when our cat gets hungry, you know about it. My God, do you know about it? Screams the house down.
I'll try and send them down to you, Lizzie. Yeah, and can we have a little tinkle, please, for Laurie's a big finish. She's not showing it yet, but we'll have a tinkle. Take your hand off the bell. There you go. Thank you.
I'm trying to ring it with my hand on the bell.
You can't. You just dull the clap. That sounds
weird,
so wrong.
That's a very weird sound, isn't it? Sounds
It's
like
like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah. Fun fact: I actually heard a woodpecker the other day in one of the places I was in.
Well, another one.
Yeah, a very distinctive sound because it literally does sound like that.
Yeah, you remembered from when we went to Catton.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, get on now. Sounds like we've got an idiot outside.
Amazing.
What, that we've got an idiot outside?
No, just amazing that something like that can be heard on the stream.
Oh, I can hear it. Right, okay, my dear, get on with that the old show and tell jingle, and we'll see what you guys are working on.
So gather round, it's your time to show every cross stitch, every row. So and tell your art will shine bright. Join us now, it's the Stitch and Delight. It's your time to show and the world of needle, everything's divine. Perfect stories, stitch by stitch by stitch. So and tell, but creativity's gone.
Okay. So just waiting for my Facebook to load. And then we'll have a look. The tablet's running slow again. I think it might need another. Well, it's been a bit of a pain in the bum.
Why?
Well, other day when it just wouldn't charge and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a new one?
Oh, possibly, yes. Right. So we've got a number of projects on here, and also I have an email to share with you too. So, but first of all, let's kick it off with our Cheryl, who is, as ever, busily working on her Disney cross stitch, which is looking great. So, yeah, keep on trucking there, Cheryl. Okay, our lovely Enid is working on Georgiana Caroline Williams, a Hands Across the Sea sampler. It's fantastic. Becky is working on Amongst the Tulips, and there's a cat in it, or will be a cat in it. Linen and French silk thread for Enid's piece as well. So there you go. Okay, Kay Haid Alpaca full row of half pages gone from 65.93 to 75.66%, or 176,749 of 233,600 stitches. Back out of rotation now while Kay concentrates on the Sal Bunny. Oh, there we go. It's ever so cute, isn't he? And here she has done 552 stitches on the bunny. So there we go. Kate has been busy. Sarah Louise is busy working on Clockmaker's House. We'll just zoom in there. You can see that we've got some beading already on this. And again, it looks like it's on a linen. And then Vicky is working on Mrs. Campbell, and she is at 16%. I think she shared a mock-up, so I'm going to have a look. Yeah, there we go. It looks like another Hands Across the Sea. And there you go. That's Mrs. Campbell. Keep your work clean and pay attention to it. Cool, cool. Maria is working on Cosmic Marbles by Haid. 1,718 stitches. Slow going, but she loves it. Yep. Mine's not going to be long and it'll be back in rotation again. And Maddie, page 2 done. Andy?
Oh. There you go.
May have page 3 done as well by the live stream. Fingers crossed. This is Ching Chu Cook Harmony, the freebie Heaven and Earth design that RK is also working on. That's looking great, Maddie. Speaking of Kay, she has a new start. This is Dogwood Cottage by Artisy, artwork Abraham Hunter. And she's stitching this on 25 count, easy count, even weave, using some CXC threads, 1/1, full cross. Ooh, excuse me, 426 stitches done out of 227,150.
Does that need a bell?
Nope, not yet. So 0.19%.
Okay.
And Kay has shared a mock-up. I think I'm going to like this one, she says, as there's confetti, but not too much in those trees at the top left. Yeah, that is a pretty piece, isn't it? Cool, cool. Thank you for sharing that one. And Ebony is trying to get a page finish of Wildlife of Predator, a Luca S kit, currently at 35.92%. Go Ebony, go Ebony, go Ebony. Come on, you can do it. But yeah, stunning piece this. I've actually seen somebody do a recent finish on this on Facebook. And it really is, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And Ebony has, I believe, shared the mock-up. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah, there we go. Tina has reached 10.78% on Fables at a stitching day yesterday. This is a retired Gecko Rouge. 25 count 1/1 full cross. Not done much today, but been out with family in advance of my birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for Tuesday. Happy birthday to you, Tina.
Like you do.
And Tina has shared the mock-up of this piece. It's a Medusa doll maker. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see some of the gorgeous design. Look at that. Maybe retired from Gecko Rouge, but worth having a look at Medusa Doll Maker's Etsy and see if she has charted it herself. Okay, we have a finish. Finally finished, completed it at Retreat where I started it last year. This is Leanne's work and this is Checking It Twice, Donna Gelsinger, charted by Haid, 252,900 stitches. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
Congratulations, beautiful finish. Tina also has what is affectionately known as a HO in knitting, as I have a half-finished object, i.e. a single sock.
I like that.
Hey, if you finish one single sock, I think we can do a little tingling. There we go. So you've half finished the pair, so
It counts.
it definitely counts. Okay. What else have we got here? Celia is busy working on God Shed His Grace, Abraham Hunter, the cross-stitch studio version. 13611 out of 506,627 stitches, or 2.69%. I will stitch every waking minute except for work till the end of the month. I have surgery on my right or dominant shoulder April 30th, and I don't know how long recovery will be. Maybe I will try and do diamond painting with my left hand. I'll have 6 weeks sick leave, and it's going to be horrible to not stitch. Oh dear, Celia. Well, you can still, come and sit and join the streams and stitch. Well, we can stitch and you can still chat with us.
Yeah.
Oh, Patsy says it depends on how many legs you have. Very true, Patsy. Okay, Celia has shared the mock-up there. God shed His grace. A few people got that one. Okay, Sarah is busy working on Steampunk Owl by Malcolm Watson, Heaven and Earth Design, on 25 counts, easy grid, 2/1 full cross, 5.66%. Not much stitching today, as making rock buns and Easter cake. That's fabulous.
Mm.
Come on. Okay, Natalie is working on her Twilight Moon. That's coming on, Natalie. Looking great. Let's just zoom in a little bit there. Looking fabulous. Okay. And here's the mock-up. It's a tiny modernist piece. There we go. It's looking good, Natalie. Keep on trucking. Lisa is busy working on Summer Beach Breeze by Abraham Hunter, Artisy. 9,433 crosses completed for 4.16%. 2/1 full cross on some 18 count. Ada. And Lisa, I believe, has put a mock-up. Yes, she has. Look at that. I like that. Mind you, it's the sea. Sand, sea, grass, sky. I'd sit there and stitch all day, me. Pretty one, that. Very pretty. But Abraham Hunter's pieces tend to be very pretty, don't they? Sharon has completed all the black.
Ooh.
On Haid Celtic Fuchsia and has started to add the colour. 58,914 stitches, or 48.15%. So, yeah. But, yeah, not far off that 50% mark either, Sharon. Do you think you'll reach 50% this rotation? I think it's a possibility. And Sharon has shared the mock-up. Look at this. This belly's having overtime tonight, isn't it?
We'll ring it again.
Maybe. Well, I know at least one more, and that's on my email. So Now let's carry on with the thread. Susan is really enjoying the tent stitch on Mountain Village by Stitching Masterpieces. 2 over 1 on 25 count, 4,166 stitches so far. Just grab a drink. Sharon, you should do, all being well. Fingers crossed. Okay, and Susan has shared the mock-up. This is another lovely scenery piece. Look at that. Really lovely. Okay, our lovely Joyce, page 7 complete. Bedtime Story by Chris Dunn. This, of course, is the Pain-Free Crafts kit for our Joyce. For grandbaby number 2, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's number 2. And there is the mock-up for it. So Joyce is about to come into some interesting stuffs. Fabulous, fabulous. Okay, Ashley has pulled out Christmas Winter Wolf painting by Jan Patrick Krasny, charted by Charting Creations, 1 over 1 on 25 count and aiming for a page finish this week. Lovely work. Let's have a look at the mock-up because I'm pretty sure that Ashley shared one. Yep, she has. So this was one I think that made Celia break her no buy. There we go. So we do have a Charting Creations in this week, dear.
Okay.
And Viv is working on the Pale Elf. Pale Elf has finished this month's rotation. Start that again. The Pale Elf has finished this month's rotation, so time to put in some stitches on Pretty Python by Needle Lock Designs, currently just short of 60% done. So there we go. Some pretty colours in that. Okay, and Viv has shared with us the mock-up. There you go, directly from the Needle Lock Designs website. Super Stuffs. Okay, Judy is stitching on Glamour again. This is Martha Darlig, Heaven and Earth design. Lots of background on this one. I think it's one of the few I haven't got. And here is the mock-up. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Okay, Vicky, my main finish this week. We've got there a penguin that's been beaded up and a snowflake. Again, being beaded. Really pretty. Jennifer is busy working on Gingerbread Man number 5 from the 2024 Christmas Mug Club by Shannon Christine Designs on 14 count grey, 82.25% on this mug, finished 3 colours yesterday. So yeah, that's looking super cute. More finishes, finishing colours now. We definitely going to celebrate those two. We celebrate them all. And here is the mock-up of the gingerbread man mug. Isn't he super cute? That's right, Vicky. He is. Okay, Tori is working on Jelly World from the Haid Sal, 15,500 stitches complete. So that's looking good. Oh, look at that. I managed to flip and turn the thread off. Let me just go back to where I was. We've managed to do it at least once a stream, so okay. And that is the mock-up for Jelly World. The Haid Sal. Okay, Patsy still working on Hidden Harbour. 25 counts, 1/1 at 13.33%. Looking good, Patsy. Oh, Hannah's kicking the cat out. The cat's obviously been busy doing something. What you've been doing? Have you been after rentals? And there is the mock-up for Patsy's piece. Oh, excuse me. Our lovely Monique is working on Jungle Montage and she's now at 10.62%. So we've gone over 10%. We'll have a little dingle, I think. And look at that. You got a big flower coming in there and you've got a tail there. Is it a lemur, I think? Brilliant. Yeah, I think that's a lemur, isn't it? Is it a lemur? Could be wrong. There we go. There's the Jungle Montage. Okay, Laura says, morning guys, working today, so we'll catch up on replay. A small stitch I designed that has the programs for our massage chair, hoping to get it FFO'd on Wednesday. So it's finished. Just needs to be FFO'd. So there we go. That's it. So if ever you're visiting Laura in New Zealand, you now know how to work her massage chair. Cool. Okay. Oh, that's it. That looks like the last comment. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. Right. Let me just double check. Okay, we'll have a little ting-a-ling for Kay because she's completed page 6 of the Haid Stitch Along. It's looking great. Okay. And Judy also had a finish. And this one's very topical. It's an Easter egg. The second of 4 eggs from Oology by Satsuma Street. The bell is working overtime. Okay, I've just had a notification. Let me just check what it is. That's a request to join the Haid group. Right, okay. To my last portion or last piece on Sew and Tell. Get those bells again ready, guys.
Another finish.
Hang on, let me open the image. Okay, so this is from Alison. I love this. It's a finish. It's got a frog at the top and it says, just fudge it and carry on. In the style of the Ministry of Information thing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And Alison's not on Facebook, so she shares with me via email, but I know she's was earlier on in the chat tonight. So absolutely awesome. Love it. Look at that, Andy. There you go.
Just fudge it and carry on.
Indeed. Words
That's
that
what I
we
do
should,
all the time. That's my motto.
words that we should all live by as Stitches, I think. Lots
Words
of
everyone
bells
should
for
live by.
all people who have completed, reached a milestone or completed their project. Thank you, Lizzie. Yep,
What, you want another bell again?
absolutely. No, it's okay.
All right, okay.
But yeah, well done, everybody. You've all done an awesome job this week. Stitching up a storm. Absolutely amazing. Lots of finishes. Lots of ting-a-linging. That bell's going to be, that clapper's going to be clapped. Did you ever nail down if clapped out was to do with bells?
No, I don't know. I can find out, though.
Yeah, I would.
All right, okay, let's see.
The clapper's going to be clapped out. I must have said that to myself 3 times today. Yeah. Absolutely. Unicorn. Okay, let's go put some more stickers in on our unicorn. Yeah, it's that's been quite the show and quite the show and tell, hasn't it?
Oh, right. No, it's not to do with bells.
Okay.
The phrase clapped out is related to the act of standing and clapping as someone leaves, often for a significant occasion.
Ah. So it's like a round of applause thing.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. But the thing in the bell is also called a clapper.
Yeah. That's quite cool.
Curious how many stitches we will all put in every week. That would be over 1 million, I think. Do you think? You know what? I think what we should do is maybe start that on a thread. Or do like a weekly thread. How many did you stitch this week? You need somebody though to be clever with a spreadsheet. Gosh, there could be so many things, couldn't there, that we could do in that group. Tell I'm a Writer says Lizzie had to look up the history of custard to make sure they had it in Regency times. It would have been dashed harder to make then. Yeah. I think a lot of the nice stuff that we have these days was actually created by accident, I think, you know, food-wise and things. I mean, who would have thought, right, making bread, who would have thought, oh my gosh, let's elevate this and just cook it again, i.e. toast.
Toast.
Toast is actually double cooked bread
Well, it is
when you think about
yeah.
it. Yeah, how can I make it better? Just cook it again. It's funny, isn't it, what you think about? Maybe it's just me, I'm just a bit weird like that. Right, 25. Okay, oh, this is a nice purple. Well, it is, isn't it? But toast is so yum. Yeah, so is bread and butter pudding, pre-cooked bread. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was at my slimming class last week, and they actually came up with something quite thoughtful that if you have a jacket potato, you cook one potato. But if you have chips, you might prepare 2 or 3 potatoes of the same size just to make a portion of chips.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you did the portion of chips out of the one, or if you made the equivalent of 1 potato's worth of a portion of chips, you'd be like, it's not there. Wouldn't you? Have you managed to get She Sleeps to the framers yet? Nope. I'm going to retreat on the 18th of May. I'm going to check, and if she's there on the 17th, I'm going to nip up on the 17th and take it and hand it to her, because I don't want to post it, and I haven't had an opportunity to arrange getting it to her any other way. And then there are things that are not good cooked twice, like refried beans. Ick. Indeed. Hey Norma. Best time of my Sunday is finishing the dinner dishes and sitting down with stitching and watching. Ah, thank you, Norma. It's good to have you along. Purple thread, so gorgeous. I love stitching with purple. I'm using a lot of purple just lately on Night Cafe. About 550 at the moment. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Well, She Sleeps has got, no, not She Sleeps, Unicorn has got about, it's because I've just been talking about She Sleeps. I think this is 550. It's got over 260 stitches of it. But of course, Gecko Rouge don't give you DMC numbers. But, you know, considering where it is on the thread card and they work in numerical order, I think this is 550. Where am I going here? There. She's sort of got pinky, purpley, orangey hair, this unicorn. Oh, come on. There we go. Normal service will be resumed with my floss tubes this week. I will be back face to face on camera. And you'll get to see the new me in full. Just mark these on. There we go. I sit by window because I'm here most of the time. My left arm is tan and my right arm is not. I really would like to know how DMC numbering system came about, like what made them look at Deep Purple and think, I know 550, oh, green, maybe this could be 890, it baffles me, don't know. Don't know. No idea. But, you know, I mean, I suppose what's good is that the other thread manufacturers, like, you know, CXC and so on, for those of you that use it, they're using the same numbers, same DMC numbers. I suppose that's quite handy, really. I had a model stitch this week. It came at the weekend. Started it on Sunday, finished it by Thursday. And well, I'd finished most of it on Tuesday, but I had to wait until post on Thursday for a single skein of DMC. I mean, obviously I've got them all, but they supply the materials for model stitching. And we're just waiting around for a single skein of thread, which was fun. I suppose they want to make sure that the dialogue and stuff is all right and that kind of thing. Like the numbering system in libraries, it was explained to me once, but can't remember why Joey thought of it. No, me neither. Okay. What's up, dear? What's wrong?
I can't. Doesn't matter, I'll sort it.
Yeah, but you know, that's not telling me anything. What's wrong?
One of them bloody websites that's full of adverts,
Oh,
and I can't
right.
close this tab. It's just completely frozen my laptop.
You just have to bear with it. Just ignore it for a minute. Annoying, isn't it? Should have a pop-up blocker.
It's not a pop-up. It's not a pop-up. It's an advert that's it's a page
Oh.
that's full of adverts. Can't handle it.
sorted this out yet?
No,
Oh, could be a while, love.
doesn't help me, does it?
Hey?
Doesn't help me.
Control and W.
No.
Did it not work?
What does that do?
It closes the current tab.
Does it? No.
Oh. Well, I tried. If have you got any tabs on there that you need to restore?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame, because what you could have done was just gone to Task Manager, Control Alt Delete Task Manager, and shut down.
Can you close individual
Browser.
tabs from that?
No, you can only shut down the whole thing.
It's just completely frozen.
Or the other thing to try and do is base your computer. But you like,
I don't
I'm going
know.
to say you don't like doing that. I know. But if a long-running script doesn't want to stop, you might have to. Very true, Patsy. Nothing more infuriating. But if there's a website that you use and you need, you know, like Andy does very often for his stuff.
It's annoying because it's one of them live pages, you know, the news pages. They have some really good stuff on there, but you just can't get to it because of this stuff.
Mm. Hey, Caroline. You're going to have to just force the shutdown, aren't you? If it's still not working, you have no choice but to force the shutdown. Start a new session in Edge and just open the tabs from your history. Don't restore the previous session. Just open the tabs that you want to save. Yeah. The only problem is with Task Manager, Sharon, is that it closes the entire. You don't get the option to close. Can you not? You don't get the option to close the individual tabs. It will only allow you to close the program associated with it.
Can't even open Task Manager.
We try Control Alt Delete.
Yes.
Right, you're going to have to base it then. You've got no option to force the shutdown. Yeah, just once or twice, Patsy. It happened a lot with my work computer. Hey, Maddie. Just got a page finish. Can we have a tinkle tinkle for Maddie? There you go, Maddie. Nicely done. Yeah. Yeah, my work computer's very annoying. And we still actually run a program that uses Internet Explorer, which has been made, you know, essentially defunct. But we still run a program that uses it. Do you get, if you right click on the tab at the top, does it give you any options?
Turned it off.
All right. Okay. So obviously wherever it's done, it's crashed it. Don't thump it, but
Mad.
doesn't help.
It's not like you don't get angry at your laptop. You
But
do.
it, yeah, but I've learned, Andy, it doesn't help. Sitting down now, says Laurie, starting to stitch, gardens were calling her. He thinks Andy's going to be irritated for the rest of the night. Probably.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Who thought that?
Patsy.
I'm not.
Well, he says not, but we'll see. 310 or 939. Well, not much to choose between them, Laurie. Agree.
I'm back now anyway.
Are you back on? Cool.
Yeah.
And any tabs that you were working on, just restore them individually from your history.
It didn't give me the option. It doesn't matter. I only had 3 or 4 open anyway.
Yeah, but you've got to go into the history and then the history tab itself, and then it'll show you recently closed.
It doesn't show me any recently closed.
Have you got it set then to wipe your history?
I don't think so. But it's not showing me any recently closed. It doesn't matter because I know what I was on anyway. I was wanting basically just Google, Wikipedia, Facebook, and YouTube. That's it.
Oh.
It's like the most. It's the
Frequently visited.
the most frequently visited place. Like, yeah. I'm glad you can finish my sentences for me.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't have any words there. I was just
Genuinely.
Yeah, I was like, nothing could come out.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you, Lauren Louise.
And that, if anything lets you know Lauren's in the room, that does.
Now the cat's the cat's come to say bless you as well. Amazing.
Ah, that's nice, Lauren.
Amazing. That's quite cool. You don't do that with me, cat.
Cat's gone for a cuddle with Lauren because Lauren's just sneezed. And you're getting people saying bless you here on the stream too. Bless her. Hannah sneezed out earlier when we were out walking, bit of tongue. Don't quite know how she managed that, but blimey, got more blessings coming out here, kid. Oh, excuse me. How did her teeth catch it? I've no idea. She sneezed with quite some force, actually. And Hannah suffers from hay fever, so, you know, when we start to get the warm weather, she's going to be sneezing a lot. Lauren, Lizzie. Oh, little Lauren. Who's not so little, 16 years old. Okay. This lock of hair is coming in quite nicely. True Caroline, always my baby.
Big baby now.
She likes to cuddle up with her mama from time to time.
Well, yeah, usually when I'm not here. Am I right?
Mm.
That's what you do, isn't it? When I'm not here, Lauren gets in bed with you. Which is fair enough.
Yep.
Keeping my place warm.
Yeah, and then me and her played tug of war over the duvet all night.
Yes, thankfully, Nikki, you don't have that problem with me, do you?
No.
I'd rather sleep without the duvet on, especially when it gets warmer.
Oh, that's all right, so I like to burrito in it.
Well, you can burrito all you want. It's not a problem.
Winter and summer burrito for me. Oh, it's Maddie's mum's birthday today. Ah, happy birthday for your mum, Maddie. I'm quite enjoying this little stitch tonight.
Good.
Pandora gets to come out again this week. In rotation, so does Realm of Middle Earth map. And what else was there? What was another one? Oh, Night Orange London. And a new start. Yep, we're not complaining about that, Lizzie. Hi, Al. Alison, happy to be caught up with the Fox and Rabbit 2025 sampler. Cool. Make sure Pandora doesn't open that box. No, definitely not. Set up of this year so far.
What's up, Angel Pants?
I think Lauren is too busy in her headphones to pay any attention to her.
That means I've got to. Poor old cat.
I think we can have a little ting-a-ling there for Al, for Alison, being caught up on a sampler.
All right, hang on.
That's how you do.
Hang on.
Have a little
I've
ting-a-ling.
got you. I've got you.
There we go. That's for being caught up. Celebrate every little milestone. There you go. It's an amazing feeling when you've been working on something and you get to a point when you think, yes, I'm where I should be or where I want to be. A sense of accomplishment. Hey Mal, made it into the live part of it at least. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Yeah, we're good, thank you. How are you? And are you busy doing some stitching, my dear? And if so, what you're working on? Because we're nosy. Sylvia's off. Thank you for tonight. See you again on Wednesday. Thank you, Sylvia. Thanks for joining. We will see you Wednesday. And do take care. Hello, Pattern Keeper. What are you doing? Your gremlins have come to my Pattern Keeper. Yes, a good feeling to spend some time in other projects without worrying about it. Yes. Mel's good. Quite a busy bee. Working on Disneyland map. 85% complete. We have a tingling for that. There we go. 85%. Nicely done. It's always a good sort of point to reach, isn't it, when you can see the finish line. Oh, that was good. Not. Can I taste one of those?
You can.
Thank you. They were quite a bargain. They should have been $12.99. They were $3.99. What do you think to that?
Pretty good.
Oh, they've got like a foil on the paper. 2,561 stitches and 9 hours and a minute of stitching time. Awesome. That's a brilliant total, Maddie. Has anyone else's Pattern Keeper been rude lately? I just got latest update and can't highlight stitches more than a page width. No, mine seem to be all right. Are you, silly question, Mal, but have you restarted your device since you've reinstalled or updated Pattern Keeper? No, Sharon, I haven't. No. All I know is it's very expensive. ADHD and hyper-focusing. Oh, right. There is an issue on older versions of Android. It was on the Facebook page. Not a silly question because no. Oh, right. Okay. Posting in the Facebook group that there was a bug if your tablet was operating Android 4.4. So there you go. But no, I haven't had any problems. But is it? I think the Facebook group is called Stitching with Pattern Keeper. So you can hop on there and take a look now. There you go. Stitching and problem solving. Fourth 10 stitch wide diagonal done. Now the fun really starts as I switch to 20 wides. Should be fine, Kay. And of course with the 20 wide it means that, you know, you'll get, it'll be a bit longer to do each diagonal, but you'll get ultimately a bigger stitched area done, won't it? Okay. And the stitches flow better because of how I park. Oh, great. Yeah, how do you park, Kay? There's a very pale thread colour, I'm afraid, so you might not see these stitches.
Find that guy's grave, I think.
Who's?
Teddy Boston.
Never heard of him. Be happy if you're able to get Pattern Keeper Keep Home. They'll make it available for iOS. Still stopping every few stitches, mark them off in a paper copy. Oh dear. Hey Katie. Late to the party, suffering with kidney stones. Oh no. I'm just remembering this too will pass. Needed to pick me up, so here I am. I'm only around for about another 10 minutes. Would have been going almost 2 hours. I have work tomorrow, so I can't stay around, sadly. And I'm a bit tired today as well after having a long walk. Did you find out how many miles 13 kilometres is, Andy?
No, but I can do.
Please. It was 13.3 kilometres earlier today.
8.07.
You got 8 miles.
8 mile. I
Yeah.
should call you M&M from that. Good job you didn't lose yourself.
Yeah, very good. Normally, I'll have to keep an eye out on Black Friday. There's normally some good deals knocking around on
You're not
Black
getting it, are you?
Friday.
No? Oh, I am now. Thanks for that, Lauren.
You're welcome.
That wasn't what I was trying to do, just so you know.
Huh?
That wasn't what I was trying to do.
Oh, I know.
But I know you got it, so.
I saw an opportunity and I rolled with it.
Yes, Kay, do try and film something. I just thought of the day we might be able to meet. How would Sunday the 22nd of June sound? Yeah, I usually am very busy on Sundays. Normally got my stepdad here and what have you, so Sundays are out. But what we'll do is, if you don't mind, what we'll do is have to chat a bit nearer to the time and see if, you know, what I am available for that particular day. Sundays, my stepdad is here. So I try and be around.
What do we need? Just whatever that building is and keep it up.
You nearly done what you're doing.
Well, yeah. I don't know what that building is. We shall find out though.
Old OS map.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Two minds, either do the back stitching on in the 939 regardless of what section, or do PR 160 in the 939 6 sections and 99 back stitch on the PR 160. Oh my goodness. I think
School.
do it in the opposites if it were me. So 939 where you stitch PR 160 and PR 160 where you stitch 939. See how it looks. Do a little testy bit and have a look and see how it looks. If you don't like it, you can always, you know, take it out.
Hey, Hannah. You're right.
Quite not sure how the PR 160 will show up as backstitch, because of having some very pale colours in it. You might find that bits will look like they haven't been backstitched at all. Are you off up? All right, night chicken, love you. So I'd definitely be testing the PR 160. If you're doing it over a sort of a blanket stitched area of 939, then yes, it's going to show up. But if you're just doing it against the background fabric, then it probably won't. Of course, you could go completely left field and do your backstitch in another colour. Like a sparkly colour, for example. Oh, Hannah, the cat needs food. She's starving. Can't you hear a little cry?
What do you think I'm doing? Not in the kitchen for the sake of me own now. One here to feed her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she's
You
very
are her
good.
butler.
She did all the ding-dings.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she did all the ding-dings. But she's ready for some more food. She really been enjoying them tuna part of the food like from B&M.
Oh, cool.
Like when I give snack with tuna and sardines, she won't like that.
Don't give her too many because she'll go off of Felix.
No, I give her
What, you lost your Kim?
Did you get your bus pass out of my
I did.
What is it you've lost, sorry?
My jump socks.
Oh,
They all socks had the word jump.
I know what jump socks are. Thank you, Hannah.
Andy,
Hmm.
did you move my jump socks?
No.
Yes, I'm blind.
Yes. In England.
You blind. You found them, have you?
I found them.
There we go.
Um,
It didn't move them, did it?
yeah, I'm good, thanks, Katie. I'm all good.
Never said you did, I just asked.
I know. But
There's a difference.
All right, let's not.
In a bit.
but
Love you.
What are you doing? Hey Andy,
what?
guess what?
What?
There's the salad.
Dee, 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 dee.
Oh, is that one and the same?
Don't know, is it?
No. Might be.
Right, that makes me 300 stitches done, chaps. So that is where I am going to call this one a night. Just going a little bit. So there we go. There we are. So yeah, really happy with how this one is turning up so far. So we've got an eye, we've got a good lock of the hair there. And then obviously filling in around the forelock. So I will be signing off now, and I will see you guys on Wednesday if you are around. Floss Tube Tuesday, Stitch With Me Out Thursday and Saturday, and live stream Wednesday and Sunday. So thank you guys very much indeed for watching, and do take care, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.